Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back and it is time for another tag video because they are fun, easy to do, and they give a little bit of insight into my little mind here, and we can bond over our answers to these questions. So this tag is called the part-time YouTuber tag, and it was created by Monica AP Hair on YouTube. I will leave her video linked over here. I will also leave her channel and her channel and her video down below in the description box. Check her out. This is a fun tag. She's a smaller creator, and I love when smaller creators do tags because it brings me back to the feeling of when we were small and up and coming, and it was simple times, and I love doing tags just because of that nostalgic feeling. It's a throwback, right? So this tag is all about being a part-time YouTuber, which I am, and just talking about like how we manage our time and what we do outside of YouTube. So there are only 8 questions. It's not a long tag. It's really easy, quick to do. So let's jump into it. So number 1, what is your main gig? Do you work full-time? Are you a student, a parent? Spill the beans. So for those of you who have watched me for a while, if you're an OG, then you already know the answer to this question. I do work full-time. I am an electrical engineer with electrical and computer engineering degree, but I focus on the electrical side of things now, even though I do wish I did more in computer engineering. I wanted to be a forensics engineer. Can you imagine? That would have been fun. But anyway, yes, electrical engineer, do work full-time, and I actually really like what I do. I work in safety and compliance rather than design. I do some consultation work for design, but not as much. It's mainly just based on compliance engineering. So that's what I do. Number 2, what made you want to start YouTube? So back in the day when I started, I sound like an old granny here on YouTube. But yeah, I started, I think, over 10 years ago. I think I started in 2000. When did I start? I don't even remember. Was it 2009? Y'all remind me. I don't remember. So I started YouTube because I originally fell in love with makeup just by happenstance. I don't remember what kind of kicked it off. You know what? Yeah, I do. I wasn't somebody that grew up with makeup. Like a lot of people grow up with their moms wearing makeup and stuff. Yeah, my mom wore makeup here or there, but I didn't grow up with my mom because she was here in the States. I grew up in Jamaica. So I wasn't really around makeup like that. Plus, makeup was seen as a luxury item. It was so expensive that no one really got into makeup. The most I would wear was lip gloss, eyeliner, like black eyeliner on my waterline, and mascara. That was it. I didn't do anything else. We didn't do foundation, powder, lipstick, eyebrows, eyeshadow. Oh no, blush, no, none of that. So I fell into makeup really late, and what triggered it for me was going to a MAC counter for one of my friend's birthdays. We were going out, and my friend was like, she was into makeup already. She wore makeup. She was a MAC girl. And she was like, oh, let's go get our makeup done to go out for the night. Let's be extra. And I was like, okay, fine. Because you would go in, get your makeup done, and you would get $50 in products. Like you had to spend $50 in product to get your makeup done by an artist. So we got our makeup done, and I was so fascinated by the whole process and just how it transformed my face that, yeah, I just fell in hard. So I started searching online for makeup, how to do makeup, because that's the first thing. I don't want to go to a counter every time I want my makeup done. Like, I want to be able to do it myself. And so I went down the rabbit hole. Like, I took was it the red pill or the blue pill? Which pill? I take one of the pill them, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I discovered Temptalia. I fell in love because she has like archives of looks that she was doing like from 2006, 7, and I was going through her looks, and they were so colorful and fun, and so I fell in love with eyeshadow, and that's what took over for me. And seeing her looks inspired me to do my own looks, and then in doing that I ended up searching out other people, and that's when I fell into the forum life, and I was like, oh, people are here of like minds sharing their makeup looks, and I can share, and they can share like products that they fell in love with and what really works and tips and tricks, and I fell into that. And then YouTube was just taking off, so we had Panacea, right, the OG makeup YouTuber. Like, she was the original person that was showing us tutorials, and I was like, oh my god. So instead of having to look in a book, or instead of having to look at a blog where people were taking pictures, people were trying to do pictures to show you, pictorials to show you how to apply makeup. And remember Queen of Blending, she did slideshows like to show you different steps, but Panacea was doing videos and showing you how to do makeup, and I fell in love with that. So I started doing my own makeup, and I would post it on my blog showing just, you know, my everyday makeup looks. And in doing that, I was like, oh, I can do YouTube too. I can do these videos. Why not? And just by trying to be a part of the beauty space and the beauty community and being around other people that were into makeup and having fun, because I didn't have that in my life, that's what inspired me to start my YouTube channel, and I haven't looked back since, and it's been a fun journey so far. So absolutely love that. That was a long answer. Okay, number 3. What is your channel about? Do you stick to one niche or do you cover a few? I feel like I started out with makeup tutorials, because makeup tutorials were the thing to do at that point, because everybody was trying to figure out how to do things. So if you learned a tip or trick or a technique and you felt like you were able to teach somebody else or show other people so they could get, like, they could learn too, then you would do a video on that. So that's how it started out. And then I got into doing swatches and reviews, because I was doing that on my blog where I was sharing products that I bought from MAC, like a MAC collection. Let's do the swatches so you can see them on my skin tone. So I started doing reviews. So I'd say my channel is definitely beauty. It's just beauty and fashion, maybe a little bit, but it's mainly focused on beauty. So I do reviews and makeup looks and get ready with me videos. But I've also been doing more chatty videos. Like, I do tags, yes, but then I do, what would you call them, commentary videos, but not really. Like, I still get a little bit into the drama, but it's commentary on drama. And then I do like fashion videos, and I've tried to mix in like nail videos as well, maybe hair videos. Like, I try to mix it up because I don't like to be stagnant or stale. If I don't feel like doing a makeup tutorial, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? And if I don't feel like just talking about makeup, I ain't gonna do it. So I like to mix it up and keep it fresh. And I've done car chats where we talk about just things in general. So I focus mainly on beauty. I center my channel around beauty, but we definitely mix it up here. Like, we do different things. Number 4. Did you always know YouTube would be a side gig, or do you want to be a full-time YouTuber? I always knew YouTube was a side thing. Like, I have my main career and I enjoy my main career a lot. So I don't think I'm missing anything by not being a full-time YouTuber. I feel like people that are full-time YouTubers are people that they didn't quite find their footing in the professional world or in the corporate world. They just didn't find where they fit in, or they weren't enjoying their corporate gigs. But coming over on this side where they can work for themselves and just have a lot more freedom to be creative, I feel like people that are more geared towards that or want that life are the people that become full-time YouTubers. But for me, this has always been a hobby. This has always been something that I enjoy outside of like the humdrum of a corporate environment. You know, it's my escape, and I want it to remain my escape. I don't want it to be, this is what I look for a salary, like this is how I make my living. Like, I don't want that. I never want to rely on something that I enjoy and get so much relaxation from to be a job. Because once it becomes a job and I'm relying on that to pay my bills, then I'm just gonna lose the zest for it. Like, I've already fallen out of love with makeup a couple of times through this journey. So imagine if I had to rely on it for my bills. Like, yo, no son, I can't do it full time. So yeah, I've always known it was a part-time thing for me. Number 5, what is your schedule like? When do you film? When do you edit? So I have gotten to a space where I can only film on weekends. I cannot film during the week because I go to work and then I come home and I'm tired and I don't want to be bothered with filming. I want to eat, watch some Netflix, and go to sleep. Like, I want to just relax, and filming is just, I can't be bothered after work, okay? Because I have to wash my face off and then redo it, because my makeup is a listen, my makeup is done by the end of the day, so it's not like I can come in and be like, oh, let me film right now, because I look atrocious, okay? So I'd have to wash my face, reapply makeup, look pretty presentable, and then talk to a camera in an empty room in the dark. Well, it's not dark, but it's dark outside. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, I just can't do it. So I have to film on weekends, or if I have a day off during the week. And that's it. Like, that's when I get time. And I'll edit anytime. When I come home, I don't mind editing after work. I just don't want to film. So I will edit or do B-roll footage after work sometimes, but I haven't put myself on a schedule. Like I said, this is part-time for me. This is a hobby. This is not something that I want to take over my life and consume my life. So I do it when I feel like it, and I do it when I have time. There's some weeks that I go the full week without filming. Some weekends I'm in the bed and I'm like, I really should film, and I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered. So I just film when I feel like. I don't have a set schedule, but it's weekends for filming and then any other time for editing, because I'll even edit at work. I've actually edited a lot during my lunch break. I find it soothing and relaxing, so I do that as well. Number 6, how do you keep your YouTube channel organized? Do you plan videos ahead or just film what you feel like? So I don't really have a structure to my channel. As you can see, I don't have a schedule. Like, I'm not like, oh, I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I can't do that, okay? I film when I feel like. I film when I'm in the mood. I film when I feel inspired or motivated, or I just want to have fun with makeup. That's when I film. And another example is like with my car chats. Like, people are like, I want a car chat on this, and I'm like, I don't feel like talking about it, or I don't feel like filming something while I'm driving. Sometimes I just want to relax, and I just go with how I feel. So there's no structure at all. Like, I'm not organized at all. I film what I feel like when I feel like, but I still kind of plan my videos, because I'm like, all right, I need to film this swatch video, or I need to film this tag video, or I'm gonna do a collection video, or I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial, I'm gonna use this palette. Like, I do still plan things out like that. Just, I have an idea of things I want to do, but just not when I'm gonna do them. So I'll have a running list, and whenever I get to it, I get to it. But yeah, I'll have like a list like that, but not like I'm gonna do this video this day. It's just like, here are 10 video ideas, choose one, whichever one you feel like doing that day. So that's how I organize my channel and plan. Number 7, how do you feel about sponsored videos on YouTube? Would you ever do one on your channel? I don't mind sponsored videos that are fully disclosed at all. My problem comes in where a sponsored video is kind of snuck in and it's not mentioned, and I see a lot of those happening. And you can hear a sponsored video, you hear a script, right? Because people aren't talking the way they normally talk, or it just doesn't sound natural coming from their mouth, because a lot of brands will give you talking points when they do sponsored videos, which I don't like. I have done sponsored videos before, but I do them with brands that I'm interested in, or I want to talk about, or ask you guys about, and you're like, yeah, go ahead and do it. So I've done sponsored videos, but I like sponsored videos where it just feels authentic to myself. So like, I've done sponsored videos with Juvia's Place, for instance, where there was just no requirement. Nothing at all. It doesn't matter what you want to do, how you want to do it, just do this video. Maybe they asked me to showcase like a certain product, like the powders I did, or the foundation sticks, but there's no, here's the script, do this, do this, do that. If anything, the script included the release date, the price of the products, and like the range, like how many shades they have, and that's it. Like, there was nothing like keeping me in this box. I could do the video how I felt like doing it, and whatever felt natural and authentic to me. So that's how I like to do sponsored videos. I don't mind doing them. Again, a lot of the sponsored videos that I do are videos that I'm interested in doing myself, or products that I'm interested in trying out myself, so I don't feel like it's forced, you know? Again, I don't want to do things just for the money, or feel like I'm doing it because I'm paid for it. It doesn't feel fun anymore when that happens, so yeah. Number 8, the last question. What do you think is the biggest challenge of doing YouTube part-time? So this is an interesting question. What's the biggest challenge? I think for me, the biggest challenge is fitting it in. Getting time to film, getting time to edit, and still have fun with it. Because sometimes it can take a lot out of you. It can take a lot of time to film and edit and sometimes that's what demotivates me. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to sit and talk for 4 hours. I don't want to be bothered, you know, or this video is going to take so much time to do and I'm going to get 2,000 views. Like, why do I even bother? So a lot of the videos that take a lot of time and effort and editing, I put off because I'm just like, I ain't gonna do it because not many people are gonna watch it, and what's my return on investment? Like, I'm gonna spend 40 hours on it, all right, not that much, but like 20 hours on it. Yeah, sometimes I do spend almost 40 hours on things though, let's be honest. But like, I'm gonna spend 20 hours on this video and then get like 2,000 views or 3,000 views. It's just not worth it to spend that much time on a video. So I'd rather do quick videos now where they take like an hour to film and an hour to edit, and that's it, done, right? I don't want to waste too much time, and that's the challenge for me, is still loving it and enjoying it, even though I feel like sometimes I am wasting my time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, sometimes I do feel like I waste my time and effort on high production videos where I put a lot in, like I'm doing all these edits and all these text edits as well, and it's just like, I did all of that and I got 3,000 views, you know what I mean? I made $30 on that video, and it's disheartening and discouraging. So I think that's the challenge for me, is just finding the motivation, still being excited about creating content that it takes a lot of time, but just not with a lot of return on investment. So there you have it, guys. That is the part-time YouTuber tag. Again, go ahead and show the creator of this tag some love. Monica AP, check her out. Small creators need some love from us too, so definitely go shout her out, tell her I sent you. And I will leave links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, where you should be following me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye, guys.